What's up, everybody? Threads here. So today we're going to be doing some quick looks at budget gear. Today's budget gear is Ozark Trail. Don't ask where you can get that because you can't, unless you know someone else like Threads. So here's the thing. Ozark Trail is one of those companies that you either love them or hate them. They put out a lot of stuff. I'm going to say most of it is pretty good. They put out stuff like what I like to call the Christmas knives. It's these little folders that they release. They have them pretty much throughout the year, but they really stockpile them around Christmas time. They're inexpensive. These knives are like $4. And typically speaking, they're not bad. I have a ton of them. I tried to collect the entire set over the course of one season, and with the help from some EDC bros, I think I got all but one for that year. And the thing is, if you're not expecting a whole lot, they're not bad. That's the thing. People want to look down at them. The whole thing with looking down at Ozark Trail started hard and heavy whenever they released their version of the tumbler. You all know what I'm talking about. They started releasing these knives, and as people got them, they started to realize, wow, they're not that bad. It's not a $200 folder by any means, but you're not paying $200 for it either. If you know its limitations and everything, then you kind of know what you're working with. You're okay. People like to say clones. I disagree. They mimic other knife styles, but none of them are, edge to edge the same. It's not trying to be that exact knife, but you can really see, and one of these I'm fixing to show you, you can really see where it borrowed its inspiration from. But again, there are some differences, so it is, it's not a clone, but it definitely is a mimic. So I have three here. My wife grabbed these the other day at Walmart, Ozark Trail, it's only sold there. So she was there grabbing some groceries. She always looks down the camping aisle and looks down the clearance aisle, finding a lot of EDC budget type gear there. And she thought she was grabbing me three fixed blades. She wasn't really paying attention. She just saw them, realized they were cheap. I think the most expensive one was $6. The other two were like $5. So we're going to dive down. We're going to take a look and see what these are all about. So here we go. The newest addition to my budget gear collection. So we have the two folding, and then we have the one fixed blade. Now this fixed blade is the other variety of this one. I've already done a video where I showed this. I actually really like this knife. I'm not a fan of the handle. It's very rubbery feeling, which in certain instances could come in handy, but it's got a nice, nice feel to it and everything. It's not a bad knife. It'd be great for, work knife or whatever. So we'll set that one to the side. Scoot up here a little bit and bump the camera. So let's just start with this one. I wonder if I can just rip these open here. Maybe. One thing that ain't cheap is their cardboard. Wow. Desk noises. Tell you what, if you deal with blister packs a lot, pick you up some of these Klein shears. They work really well. Now, their knives usually come fairly sharp, so I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna go ahead and let that stay with that. Doesn't really give you a whole lot of information on the back about anything. It's just basic rundown. So, this one is a weird one. It is definitely different. Has like this weird skeletonized thing about it. These always come with a lot of oil on them too, which is good. It's good. I don't think it's needed for this type of steel as much as they put, but that's okay. Wipe a little bit of this off so my hands don't get super oily here. So this is a liner lock, and it does have a little bearing right there. But basically this is one of those knives that they modeled so you can kind of see the interior workings. Which, you know, that's kind of cool, but this isn't practical. You know, any kind of use on this knife right here is not gonna be practical if you're just opening letters with it. And these usually flip pretty good, but this one's pretty snug fit. I mean, I see where they're going with it, but let's set this one over here to the side. This one, yeah. Soon as she brought this in the house, I looked at it and said, well, I know where they modeled the look off of that one. I'm not a huge fan of this rainbow whatever. They call this, and I don't know, I'm not going to speculate here, but they call this titanium coated. You can kind of see that it's all rainbowy. But as you can tell, it mimics the Kershaw leak a lot, but the blade is different. My leak is actually still packed up. See, this one came with a really good edge. Wow, they have got these pivots super tight. Not my thing at all as far as the color and stuff goes, but golly, that would definitely have to be adjusted. But again, I mean, it's, you know, we're doing some looks at some budget knives, you know, and this one was like $5. And again, you know, if you just want a pretty little knife to have in your desk to open letters with or something, yeah, that's already starting to get broke in. So, you know, it's interesting. This one. So, you know, I already have this version in the other handle that they offered. Sorry, I know that's loud, and my apologies. There we go. So here it is, the other version of that fixed blade that I have. But here is the really funny thing. It's got a good edge on it. You see this nice little 3-tone wood handle? It's not. That is printed on the plastic to make it look like it's wood. It's not wood at all. And it's all plastic. I do like the feel of that one over the feel of this one. This would be really good to have in a fishing kit because this is like a really soft rubber, so when your hands are all wet. But as you can see, this is the same knife in the two different versions that they released it in. I actually really like these. These are $5 or $6. I would have to look. And the thing is, I can tell you all day long how much it is, but when you get to Walmart, it could either be a lot less or a little more because each Walmart sets their pricing. You know, the fit and the finish of the handles, this one's actually a little bit better, probably because it's rubber. You know, the handle scales come out past the actual tang of the knife. But again, for $6, that is being nitpicky. I do like the fact that this one has a non-coated blade. I think all the package says is, I think it just says stainless. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. These sheaths, of course, are or whatever. You have to really get them broke in. So if there's another version of either one of these, I will definitely be looking at grabbing it, because these would make really nice bag knives, fishing kit knives. Well, hopefully I'll be able to piece together most of this video. My overhead camera just freaked out on me. I'm not sure what happened. But out of these three, this is just gimmicky. It's all for looks. This one, mimicking something that it's not for sure, but this would be alright for a letter opener and stuff like that, opening boxes. This one's definitely the one I was most interested in. It's hilarious because every picture that I saw this in, and I even saw this one in a YouTube video, and I actually thought that the handle was wood, and it's not. It's plastic, and that wood is printed on it. Like that color, that, and the wood, that's all printed. It's like ink, paint. But whatever. It is what it is. It's still a cool knife. I still like it. I still think I still think this knife makes a great work knife. It'd be great for cutting stuff at work. So anyway, guys, that's what I got for today. I'm gonna try to dig out my Ozark Trail box of those fixed blade, or the folders that I have from a few Christmases ago that I collected pretty much the whole set. Like I said, I think I only missed one, but every year there's usually that one that people find out it's good, and they buy a lot of those. You can usually find the other ones. I think this, a year or two back, this one was the really good one for the year. And I mean, I like it. They had it in a few different colors. Works really well. I just keep it in my drawer to open stuff with or whatever. But yeah, so till next time, guys, take care.